In this episode, I want to do a brief introduction to the Iwata HP TH. I've recently received several questions about the TH, and judging from the questions, some of these modelers have been laboring under the typical misinformation that seems to get perpetuated on internet forum boards. So let's take a closer look at what the Iwata TH is and what it isn't. First off, until recently, this airbrush was sold under two different names. In the US, it was sold as the Custom TH, but in Japan, it's listed simply as the Highline HP TH. The only difference between the two was that the Custom TH came in a nifty aluminum box, and the removable color cup was larger, which in my hands felt unbalanced. In any case, Iwata in the US has discontinued the Custom line altogether, so the only one available is the Highline TH. Currently, prices for this airbrush are all over the map, and I think in general they reflect an overall increase in demand. From Japan on eBay or Amazon, they're typically $15 to $75 north of $300. But for now anyway, Coast Airbrush is selling them for $260. So if you're considering purchasing one of these, do some shopping around. This airbrush was designed from the outset to use a fan spray, and that's why the head is shaped the way it is. The round spray is actually the optional head. And even though the round head is large and seems similar to the old Iwata HPB, it's not adjustable like the HPB. Because Iwata designed the airbrush specifically for the fan spray, I think it works better than the fan cap conversions that you retrofit to conventional airbrushes. But that being said, I don't think any of the fixed fan sprays work satisfactorily, and here's why. Any spray pattern is obviously made up of material and air. The forte of a typical small airbrush for illustration is that it can create a smooth fade between the more concentrated material at the central portion and the outside of the spray pattern. The outside of this pattern is really overspray, and it's the bane when we're trying to achieve a smooth overall coat. Controlling this overspray while maintaining a large tight pattern is a specific design feature of high-quality miniature spray guns. But in order to create that pattern, it's necessary to have the air to the fan adjustable, so it can be fine-tuned to the pressure necessary for the specific material. Fan sprays like the Iwata TH aren't adjustable, so there's no way to fine-tune the amount of additional air into the mix. And in my experience, these types of airbrushes actually create more overspray than a round pattern. And indeed, that's exactly how the TH seems to function. However, with the round cap in place, the Iwata TH becomes a stellar medium round pattern airbrush, which is exactly how I use it. It's not going to work for fine lines, but that wasn't what it was designed to do. So in the end, for modeling purposes, I'd recommend adding an Iwata HP TH if you want an airbrush to bridge the gap between your all-around small airbrush like an Iwata Eclipse and a large pattern airbrush like an RG3 or an Eclipse G6, or maybe a quality miniature spray gun like an Eclipse G5 or an LPH50, but it's in no way a substitute for these. I typically use the TH for overall painting of something like a 48th scale prop fighter, a 35th scale Sherman, or maybe a 350th destroyer. Times maybe when I just feel like an airbrush in my hand, but I need more coverage. That's it for now, and I hope to see you next time.